You're interested in the central atom. So let's do the first one here. Carbon tetrachloride. Who's the central atom based on your Lewis structure? Robert?
Carbon.
Carbon. So your Lewis structure should look like this. So our A is the central atom, so our A is our carbon. Our X are the atoms bonded to our central atom. E are the lone pairs of electrons only on the central atom. So let's take a look at this. So you said that carbon is your A. How many bonded atoms does it have? 4. So this is an AX4 structure. What is AX4? Tetrahedral. So when I say to you, draw the Lewis structure, name the shape, draw the shape, you're going to draw that Lewis structure. You're going to name it tetrahedral. AX4 isn't going to get you anything for a name. And then you're going to draw it. And I'm going to show you the simplest way to draw a tetrahedral shape. You put in your central atom. 2 bonds are going to be in the same plane as your paper. One goes up, one goes down. And it looks like about 120 degrees. It's not. It's actually 109.5. Whoops. You have one coming out of the page and it's drawn like a wedge. The triangle means it's going back from out front. So that is how you're going to draw one coming out of the screen towards atom. There's one going to the back. Behind the screen is drawn with a dashed line. That is a beautiful tetrahedral. Don't try to make something better. Don't think, oh, I think I'm going to draw it like this. And then it ends up looking like a squash spider with only half its legs. So, there you go. Tetrahedral. Draw in your chlorines. Don't do A's, don't do X's. Do the actual atoms. There's 3 central atoms. You've got carbon number 1, carbon number 2, and this oxygen. So we've got 3. What I strongly suggest you do when you're connecting carbons together, you keep them in the same plane. Here's my first carbon, beginning of a tetrahedral. What is the shape of my second carbon? What's the shape of the first one? My first one's AX4, so it's tetrahedral. Yes, it is. The second one has 3 single bonds on it, no lone pairs of electrons, so it's AX3, which is trig planar. Forms a triangle. So, and it's planar, so it's going to be in the same plane as that bond going towards the second carbon. So here we go. Let's make a triangle. Okay? They have to be in the same planes. They're solid lines. I can make either one of those my OH, but I'm going to pick the top one. Okay. What is the shape of my second one? How many single bonds do I have? I've got 2. How many lone pairs? So it's an AX2E2, which means it is it's bent.
If it's just an AX2, it's linear.
Anytime you throw in a lone pair of electrons, it's not going to be straight anymore. It doesn't matter how many you have for this.
Then I want to be 180, but if it's more, then
Yeah. Okay, ready?
yeah.
All right, so I'm going to just randomly pick one of these. So I'm going to make it this one. Same plane. Here's my Vesper diagram. Yep,
What's the difference between bent and V-shaped?
nothing. Absolutely nothing. They mean the same shape.